Welcome to Chart of the Day. I'm Robert Folsom. Cars and movie stars. What it looks like when cool marks the high. In October 1968, the action film Bullitt came to theaters. The movie starred Steve McQueen, who defined the idea of cool for a generation.
You believe what you want. You work your side of the street, and I'll work mine.
Other famous faces in the film included Robert Vaughn, Jacqueline Bisset, and Robert Duvall. Yet, there was one other star of the show, the Ford Mustang GT. Bullitt helped make the Mustang as cool among muscle cars as Steve McQueen was cool among Hollywood stars. The film even had a vehicle play the villain, namely a Dodge Charger. That vehicle is long forgotten because, well, this was its fate at the end of the epic chase scene. As for the 68 Mustang GT from Bullitt, it plays the star to this day, such as this appearance at the 2018 Geneva Motor Show. That iconic car, driven by an iconic actor in an iconic film, really did rise to a unique level of cool, and not just because I say so. The Mustang GT from Bullitt is so memorably cool and such a unique brand or badge that Ford Motor Company has brought a commemorative Bullitt Mustang model to market once, twice, and now a third time. Each of these cars are from different model years. They're all similar to the 68 Mustang, if not quite as cool. Yes, that's my bias as a baby boomer talking. All of that said, what does any of this have to do with financial markets? I'm glad you asked, because this 5-decade chart of the Dow Industrials makes the question easy to answer. So let's back prices up to this peak in October 1968 when Bullitt debuted in theaters. The Dow stayed mostly below that price peak during the 1970s and into 1982 when the trend turned and a years-long bull market followed all the way into 2000. New model year auto launches are of course planned in the preceding year, so it was in 2000 that Ford announced the launch of the 2001 Bullitt Mustang. Yet what followed was the lowest lows of the early 2000s bear market. But the trend turned again in a bull move to new all-time highs through 2007, the year Ford announced the launch of the 2008 Bullitt Mustang model. After that launch came the brutal bear market lows of the Great Recession. Again, the trend turned higher to new all-time highs and beyond through the present. In 2018, Ford announced the launch of the 2019 Bullitt Mustang. So, the 1968 Mustang GT and bear market, the first Bullitt Mustang model and bear market, the second Bullitt Mustang model and bear market, and most recently, the third Bullitt Mustang model and to be determined. I trust you now see what all this has to do with financial markets. The correlations on the chart speak for themselves, yet here I've shown just one car model. There's so much more to the story. It's a story that includes positive mood cars, negative mood cars, with a detailed analysis and forecast regarding the trend that will soon drive the auto business and yes, the stock market. It's all in Matt Lampert's article in the latest issue of The Elliott Wave Theorist. Please see below for more.